G'day guys, so I figured I might actually talk in this one. How you going? Hi. My name's Dylan. I'm kind of new to the whole filming and doing car stuff. I sort of got into the bit about myself, I guess. I got into the car stuff. I don't know if I call it a hobby just yet, but we're getting there. But I don't know, I always thought it was really cool the way like some people would film their cars and like do these sort of videos with like POVs and things. I always thought it was really cool, so I thought, you know what, it could be a fun little hobby, just, you know, filming like I did today. I filmed the washing the car and stuff like that, getting it nice and clean and shiny. I didn't really do the inside, but that's I might do that tomorrow. But yeah, if you don't know, I'm from Australia, if you can't tell by the accent. But yeah, that's kind of the reason I wanted to do this sort of stuff. I'm very new to this sort of thing. Obviously I'm still learning how to edit, and I'm still learning how to, you know, film properly and like take photos with like good angles or whatever. Even right now, I don't know if you can see, this is where the camera is on my face. It does not actually, you can see perfectly fine like this, which is weird. I would have thought it'd be strange, but you can see perfectly underneath the camera, so that's pretty cool. I look like a dork, but that's fine. For these sort of videos, I think in the car, it's better to have the camera where it is right now. So yeah, unfortunately, my red car, my Lancer, my Ralliart, she's out of action at the moment. If you didn't see the video I posted the other day, oh, my seat just moved. She has had a big blowout from an AN seal, so unfortunately we've got to get a new one of those. Oh, hello, that's nice, little MX-5. But that's all right. We're getting that sorted hopefully on Tuesday. Well, yeah, in a few days, hopefully have that sorted. So until then, I'll be driving this. This is a Series 1 VE, Series 1 VE Holden. It's a V8. I think it's an LS2, LS1. I can't remember. It's one of them. So this is actually my mum's car. She has this, and she has a Series 2 sedan as well, which is it's a white one. This is a big green ute. She also has the white sedan. So yeah, very opposite in terms of cars we own. I fell in love with 4-cylinder, you know, Japanese cars when I was growing up as a kid. You know, I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, back when Fast and the Furious sort of was like huge. So yeah, my favorite movie of those is Tokyo Drift. Obviously, that was where I saw like things like Skylines and things like that, and I was like, fuck yeah, I love that. So originally, before I bought my Ralliart, I was gonna buy a 350Z because, you know, DK. But I didn't end up buying one, mostly because it's really hard to get one that isn't like destroyed, that's been absolutely fucked. So I didn't do that. But yeah, instead I bought my Ralliart, and I love it. It's got issues. It needs a lot of work. Just things need to be replaced, and, you know, things like that. It's been tracked and stuff before, so I've also tracked it myself. And it's also my daily, so it gets abused a little bit. So yeah, I've been trying to save up some money to get some tools. I want to start working on my own stuff. I did, before I had my current job, I used to work as a tyre fitter for a little while for a friend of mine. And that was a really great job. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot in that place. Unfortunately, just the money wasn't there. So yeah, but what else can I tell you at the moment? I don't want to talk too much because this is like a first video or whatever, like a first proper one. But yeah, I just sort of, I don't know, I've started to really enjoy cars, you know. Where I grew up was a big town for car racing. If you know where Bathurst is in Australia, it's a really big, like a racetrack for V8 supercars. So that's where we used to race Fords and Holdens when we built them in Australia. And now we sort of, I haven't really kept up with it for a while, but I'm assuming now it would be like Mustangs, like Ford Mustangs and Chevy, I believe now. But I think we're getting Toyota's doing a thing now, I'm pretty sure. I think they're putting a V8 in their new Supra, and I think that will also start racing. But yeah, so that's where I grew up. Big race car town. big car town, and sort of grew up in that sort of environment. Unfortunately, I was a very shy kid, so I wasn't really good at socializing, which means I didn't really get into a lot of the groups for cars, which kind of sucks, because now I regret it, because I would probably have a lot more knowledge if I had, but it is what it is. You can't change that, but you know what? I can start now. You're never too late to start learning a new hobby. So yeah, I have a few friends of mine who know a lot more about cars than I do, and I bug them with questions a lot. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn things. So yeah. So I guess that's a little bit about me. I'm not like uncomfortable talking on camera, but also I'm seeing people look at me with this camera on my face, and it's quite funny because they're all like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But yeah, that's basically what's happening. I just thought I'd drive you around this little town of mine, and I'm gonna drive up to the beach, and then I'm gonna switch to a different POV, and we're gonna go on a little ride, because I haven't taken my longboard out in a long time, my skateboard. I haven't ridden it in a while, so I might be really bad at it, but hey, we'll see how we go. But yeah, that's me. New to cars, new to filming, new to all this sort of stuff. So if you wanna, I don't know, give me a follow, give me a subscribe, whatever it is that you do, and follow my journey. No, but I don't know, follow me as I try to learn more stuff about this sort of culture and what goes on. Actually, I've posted a few videos of a drift event I went to and a car meet that I've been to. I'm hoping to go to a lot more car meets and stuff. I just got to get my car fixed. Once that happens, we should be okay. Thankfully, my job pays pretty well, so I'm able to sort of go to these things and take time off and do stuff when I really want to. So yeah, I said I'm a lot in this video, but that's okay. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later, and let's try and get a parking spot. Yeah, all right. Yeah, cool, goodbye.